Hi guys, Jody here with Usborne Books and More, and I just want to show you a few of my favorite books that you might not have seen before. Where's Will is one of my favorites. It's so cool. It's like Where's Waldo, but, oops, instead of looking for Waldo, you're looking for William Shakespeare inside of his plays. So it shows the play, it talks about an introduction to the play, and shows all of the characters in the play, and then on the next page, you're inside the play and you have to look for those characters and for Will in each of the plays. So great. Speaking of Shakespeare, we have this boxed set, this Shakespeare collection with 5 of Shakespeare's most famous plays, but written in a way that young children can read and understand the stories. And this is awesome even for me to learn these stories without the use of Cliff Notes. Love that collection. The Lithophop's times tables is an awesome way to get your kids practicing their times tables in a fun and exciting way. So on each page you have a different number that you practice with, and you lithophop to find out the answers to all the different questions. And then look on number 12, you have this little Ferris wheel that spins around and gives you your answers as you practice. So fun. You guys have probably heard of our encyclopedias. I just want to show you a few that you may not have seen. This World Religions comes in this flexi binding. Just amazing illustrations, internet references. A beautiful, beautiful book for any age. Look at this, Genes and DNA. Again, same thing. Beautiful. And it just makes learning so much fun. The World of Animals. Awesome way to learn about animals for any age. And look at this illustrated thesaurus. I love this. Not your everyday illustrated thesaurus. It organizes words by category. So words for on the road, for in the town, seasons. Good, bad, or okay. Really great resource for starting to write. Different words for clothing. Great one. Speaking of writing, my first story writing book is amazing for those very beginning writers, and just helping a child learn about the process of writing and thinking about writing. So thinking about characters, thinking about plots. How to describe things. How does it feel in your story? Action stories. How to write a beginning, a middle, and an end. That is a wonderful book. And then when they get bigger, you can give them the Write Your Own Storybook. This gives them more space to actually write their own stories. But it gives them great prompts and ideas. How to create your own fairy tale, characters, settings, objects. And lots of space to write them. Oh, superpowers, superhero stories, whodunit mystery stories. So love those story writing books. This is not a math book. It's so super cool. It says it's a smart art activity book. It's an art book, but it's a math art book. So it's so great for kids who think they don't like math, but who may love art, and it kind of shows them that math can be fun and cool, and you use math throughout everything in life, even art. So that one is great. This is not a math book. Speaking of art, here are a few of my favorite art books. We have the Art Treasury, which is a must-have in any family, I believe. What it does is it introduces you to a famous artwork, and then it gives you an activity that you can do with your child based on that artwork. So here, for example, is an artwork by Pablo Picasso. It talks a little bit about Picasso, and then it gives you your own project based on that work. Love that art treasury. We also have the complete book of art ideas, which is just tons. I mean, this is a thick book with tons and tons of art ideas and projects and how-tos, step-by-step how-tos. Great for homeschoolers or just anybody who loves art. This book, Coding for Beginners Using Scratch, is amazing because it actually teaches your children how to code and program using this language called Scratch, which is a free program that they can access. Here are the table of contents. It has first little easy projects that teach them the language and actual games and things that they can make using it. And so it just goes through what is coding and gives them their projects and step by steps them through how to begin coding on their own. I think this is absolutely an amazing thing. I don't understand a word of it, but for kids who love computers, this is highly recommended. If you are working on learning languages, I highly recommend Usborne's First 1,000 Words. We have them in several different languages, and they're internet linked so that you can hear the pronunciations of the words. And they just have, all of your everyday words. And you can use this as a little game. That's what we like to do in my family. We'll take it to a restaurant, and we'll bring a die and roll the dice, and then count out the spaces, and then say the word in Spanish. What do you think it means in English? And find it in the picture. So I love that one. And I also love this big book of Spanish words for my daughter who's learning Spanish. This is so cute. The illustrations are a lot like Richard Scarry's. And it just has all of the different words in a child's life. Very fun. Okay, now I just want to introduce you to our learning palette. These things are really cool. They come in all sorts of different levels and varieties. This one that I happen to have is the kindergarten starter set. It comes with 12 of these learning cards with different little games for them to learn. There's ABCs and shapes and numbers. So, for example, this first one is one of the easiest to start out with. So the child will say, okay, 1, 2, what comes next? 3. So we find the 3, and the yellow disc goes on the 3. And what comes next? 4, 5, 6. Find the 6, and that's a purple disc. 7, 8, 9. Now let's say they accidentally get it wrong and they think the next one is 5. So then they would put red on the 5. And then here we also have the color with a hole in the middle. So 5, 6, 7 is the color with the yellow with the hole in the middle. Anyway, they go around and put all the discs on. Then they can flip over the card and see if they are right or wrong. So yellow, yellow, that one's right. Purple, that one's right. Uh-oh, we missed this one. Red, green, those ones aren't right. So it's self-correcting. They can figure out on their own if they got it right or not. And so it's fun for them to play it on their own and learn.